When you first started to learn code, it was without a doubt an exciting experience, wasn't it? You buy all sorts of learning resources like books from Amazon and online courses, and you dive into the information. It becomes your life. You start to feel the potential of changing your career. However, after a few months, many people realize that consuming information isn't moving them closer to their goal of becoming a programmer. In this video, we'll cover 3 common and terrible studying mistakes people make that are counterproductive. We'll also tell you how to avoid them. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon to receive notifications for our new videos. One common mistake people make when studying is focusing too much on the quantity of hours rather than the quality of our study. Many people believe that working 50, 60, or even 80 hours per week will help them learn faster. But this is not necessarily true. In fact, the longer you study, the more likely you are to become distracted and lose focus. Instead of studying for long periods of low intensity, we recommend shorter study bursts of higher intensity. Try studying for 30 minutes to 2 hours at a time, with breaks in between to recover mentally. When you're studying, make sure you're single-tasking, meaning there are no distractions. Avoid interruptions and turn off notifications on social media and your phone. Remember, it's not about how many hours you study, it's about making each hour count. You can achieve great results by studying less if you're fully engaged and present during those study hours. So, focus on quality, not on quantity. Next off, the second horrible learning strategy that many people adopt is to excessively focus on memorizing syntax. This approach is often taken by those who recall their experience of filling out Scantron forms and memorizing information for tests. However, this approach doesn't translate well to coding. Instead of understanding the logic and solving problems using code, we end up just memorizing concepts and rules about programming languages. While understanding syntax is important, it's not the only thing that makes someone a programmer. The key to becoming a successful programmer is to understand how to solve problems using code and to implement that logic with a programming language. To illustrate this point, think of Hammer as a programming language. Just because you know how to use a hammer doesn't mean you're qualified to build a house. Similarly, memorizing the syntax of a programming language doesn't mean you can build an application. Therefore, it's essential to understand the syntax, but also focus on building applications and working through coding problems. Remember that it's more effective to learn by doing than just by memorizing. The third and final strategy is to avoid not applying what you've learned. Remember that programming is about creation. It's about solving problems. If you've studied hard, learned syntax and concepts, but you can't produce a result or work through coding challenges, you can't be a programmer. It's as simple as that. If you can't do something with what you know, you don't know it. Consider this. Does being an expert in classical literature make you a good writer? Or would you become a good writer by writing, and writing some more, without necessarily having professional instruction? Another example. Could you play Texas Hold'em by reading a book about it? Or would it be better to play thousands of games and gain experience before reading the book? The point here is that to become a programmer, you have to program. You can't spend all your time memorizing concepts and syntax. You have to apply what you've learned. The first strategy is to build projects and add them to your portfolio. Start with simple projects like to-do apps and clock applications, and gradually work on more challenging ones until you're ready for a software developer position. Additionally, you can practice your coding skills by working through coding challenges on free websites. If you're a beginner, we highly recommend edubit.com for its user-friendly interface and wide range of problems that gradually increase in difficulty. The key is to always apply what you learn instead of just passively consuming information from tutorials or books. Put your knowledge into practice by working on coding challenges or your own projects. If you only consume information without applying it, chances are high that you won't remember much and won't be able to do the work of a software developer. We hope this video has been helpful in addressing these common issues and increasing your chances of becoming a programmer. If you need further assistance with your self-taught programming goals, check out our video on Why Most Self-Taught Programmers Fail for realistic insights on how to approach your learning. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching and peace out.